and now we are actually spooling time on this one. So hey, everybody, this is the Patron show. So I would go into the script here. So all right, you amazing fucking patrons out there, welcome to the Utah Outcast Secret Patron Show. We're so happy to have you here with us. Whether you're here, whether you're the patron joining us right after watching the regular show, or some person stuck out in the 6-month window, we're glad to have you here. I'm happy to have you here with us at least. For those that don't I would humbly submit to everybody out there for at least the uncut episode for you guys to like. We had 20 minutes of Felicia and Matt going over, fiction versus nonfiction, I'm right, you're wrong kind of thing. And it was fucking amazing. Kyle and I both had, you got a taste of it on the show, but there was more of it. I honestly think you guys should be, on Patreon, you say that I'm going to pledge this much to the show. That doesn't mean you have to pay it every fucking month. You can pledge.
Really, just
not
for
pay.
This last uncut show.
Oh yeah,
that was some
good shit. That was really good.
That was worth $1 at least, man. I didn't even get to make my just watching guys in tight pants playing with balls joke.
Yeah, and that's the fun thing about this is like most shows out there give you stuff for free. Yeah, we give you an episode for free. The extra stuff that we give you on here, it should be at least worth a fucking $1 a week.
No, that
for
was
you guys. At least worth $1.
Told people, no, really, you guys, that was actually okay. So,
and I'm one of those assholes that will pay $5 for a Starbucks drink every week. I am one of those bourgeoisie kind of people that's like, oh, well, my Google Play music is worth more than any CD collection I could ever have,
And, yeah, so it was basically the Artie versus
Farty. It really was.
Because I am so Artie, it's ridiculous.
Well, and
there's perfectly room for that within the atheist community, but this was basically a good-natured Artie versus Farty.
And for me, sports, and I think most of us here think sports is pretty farty, because it's the same fucking thing, just different names. That's about all it ever is,
Caveman throwing balls at sticks, I'm just saying.
Me start fire faster than Uga. It really is. Are you okay? Did that hurt? That sounded like it hurt.
I do it up here, not on the breast itself.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Well, that would muffle the sound.
For fuck's sake.
No,
Yeah,
I mean, we have faith that you... wait, can atheists have faith?
Sure we can.
Fuck, man. I don't blew my fucking mind,
Careful,
man.
somebody's going to cut that without context. We have faith.
Yeah, I have faith that Felicia's not retarded enough to bang on her nipples, Even I know that hurts. Come on, people.
Yeah, no, I hit... It just sounds loud.
She's hitting meat.
Yeah.
So for this episode, we're going to jump, and a lot of other shows out there, we have Secular Stories, we have a bunch of other people that have gone over this video clip, but I'm making this specifically to patrons only because I can't believe how fucking stupid this guy is. And I do tend to try to save the worst fucking clip for this little bit of the show here out there, so that we can get people going, this is worth $1. So we have Gordon Klingenschmitt. An elected official, an elected fucking official.
Dude, I've yelled at this on my radio all week.
And he is talking about mainly how he thinks that atheist groups should not have a scholarship program, but yet Christian groups should have their scholarship program. So let's hear himself tie himself into knots over this thing.
For me, it seems pretty obvious, and we do have constitutional issues here, but the parents should be the ones determining...
Hold on. I want to point that out real fast. We have constitutional issues. Wait, do you not agree with the Constitution?
I don't think he does, because...
I don't think he does. No,
First Amendment should apply to everybody,
No, but I think... Okay, so they sit there and they scream Constitution when they like it. Oh, I'm a constitutional traditionalist when they like it, but when it applies to people who they don't like, us undesirables.
So let's let them continue.
What their children learn at school. And so if a parent is an atheist parent and you have a child that you want to be raised atheists, I understand that. There may be a scholarship opportunity for them.
Here's the thing, though. I'm an atheist parent. I would prefer that my kids question things and, you know, be reach the same conclusion that I have. But I'm not going to teach them what to think.
Right, but
I'm merely teaching them how to think.
In the concept of atheism, you are raising them atheist without theism.
Yeah, because
I would
rather not raise them as my parents raised me, where thinking that if I touch myself, I'm going to hell. You know?
You're not giving them a dogma. Your goal is to question. Your goal is to teach them to question and to think.
Oh, and I've had the discussion with the 7-year-old where I'm like, look, I know that part tickles when you go into the shower. Just don't do it in front of people. That's all I'm saying.
That's a perfectly acceptable thing to teach them.
Yes, exactly. Be like, I know what that is. I can tell you everything about it. I know way too fucking much about this topic. You know? Like, look, I can tell you when you start having your, and I had a discussion with the 7-year-old about what a period is and what it's going to be and everything. And this is really something a mom should be saying. I mean, it's not something.
No, my dad.
It doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to be. I'm just saying that someone can relate to it a lot more than I can. Is all I'm saying.
Perhaps, yeah. But
so I can give you the science behind it, what's happening and what's going on, progesterone, you know, all this other fun stuff out there, you know. But at the same time, it's like it's something that moms should be going like, look, for 4 days of a week, like within like 1 week of a year, or 1 week of a month, sorry, life is gonna fucking suck.
Get an IUD. It's not gonna be 4 days. It's 7.
No, my wife has always had really. Before she had her procedures done and everything, she had it like really bad. Like
I got an IUD at 7.
Where we had to do like the rice sock where you heat it up in the microwave kind of thing to heat and help with cramps.
I was kind of like what you had.
Yeah.
I actually cuddle that thing on cold nights anyway, so.
Yeah, my wife is always a very much cold person. I'll go upstairs and sleep under a sheet, and she'll be under 5 blankets. So it's weird. So, Gordon, we want to talk about raising kids atheists. And the point I'm trying to get to is that as atheist parents, we try to raise our kids with a null presupposition,
right,
instead of a positive or a negative. We're not saying to our kids, "Oh, well, it's stupid to believe there's a God." You know, we're trying to say like, "Look, okay, do you believe this? Okay, why do you believe this? Let's question this out." You know. And that's the problem that Christians seem to have with atheists a lot of the times, is that they think that we're the negative to their positive and that we're the positive to their negative.
Right. No, they think we are doing exactly what they are doing.
No,
and that's just what it is. No,
they're saying 1 and we're saying 0. They're saying -1, we're saying 0. And for this show specifically, we are anti-theist, meaning
the 0. They can't conceptualize the 0.
They're saying there is a God. We're saying prove it. We're not saying there is no God. I mean, we will say as anti-theist on the show, like for the most part, there probably is no God. When
we on this show say there is no God, we are using a colloquialism to say we highly doubt there is a God.
We are 99%
have multiple times said, you prove us wrong, we'll change our mind.
Yeah, and that's the thing, is that we are not. I hate it when atheists get into the agnostic atheist, you know, Gnostic atheist, you know, the Gnostic theist and the agnostic theist. And it's like, I hate it when people bring up the checkerboard.
Actually, I think it's remarkably useful as somebody who communicates regularly to the general public.
Yes, but at the same time, it's also a nice way of going, well, I don't know, so therefore no. It's like, no, come on, guys. You need to say, okay, when you use the agnostic thing, that is a easy way of you guys saying, like, there is no way for us to know blank. And it's like, when does it end? When does that, don't know end? Because when do you possibly know the answer to something,
Well, that's why, whenever I've been on Radio from Hell, I've said, I find the term agnostic largely useless.
Yeah.
Because no one knows. In reality, no one can absolutely know the truth of this.
Yeah.
Therefore, it's
Right.
a largely useless term. Therefore,
Mhm.
one is either atheist. I mean, the pronunciation there was mixed up, but one is either a theist or atheist.
And I just realized as
Yes.
we're recording 10 minutes into this that Kyle is named Mike on the video and Felicia is named Kyle. That's amazing. I didn't change it around.
Kyle,
Sorry,
yeah,
that's
great
lazy. That's lazy producership
I
right
do.
there.
I actually do.
And
That's-
I would go and fix it, but I don't fucking care right now. Okay, so we were listening to Gordon Klingenschmitt, and I think we got like 20 seconds into him talking. We need to really let him talk some more. Yeah,
Go for it.
26 seconds in. Here we go.
But to advertise atheist scholarships to all of the Christian students, or the Jewish students, or even the homosexual students, to say that everyone should be able to get this money if you just renounce your faith,
What?
that to me is itself unconstitutional. There is
Nobody-
no place for atheist recruiters to come
Pause,
into your
pause.
schools and recruit.
Okay.
No, it's not unconstitutional.
No
Not
one's
unconstitutional.
ever said
But
that in the
nobody.
ever of
That's
anything ever.
that doesn't happen.
And being a hungry student like I was at one point, if all I had to do was write an essay saying how atheist has benefited me, being an atheist has benefited me in my life, and it got me like $1,700, I would have done it, even if I
You
was a
would have,
theist.
Yeah.
but that would have been inherently wrong. It would have been coercive and incorrect.
Yeah, but I don't care about right and wrong so much. all the time.
Yeah.
I have
Well,
a varying significance
I'm
of
just
right
saying. I'm just saying. As
Well,
an
no,
atheist over here, I would never, ever, ever ask somebody to renounce faith as a scholarship thing.
and no,
Right.
but I
They
would
don't- he's
gladly
arg-
take the dollars of any Christian group
Yeah.
out there.
He's arguing against a proposition that doesn't exist.
Exist.
Doesn't
Yeah.
happen. That
Kyle
isn't.
got it. Kyle's right.
It's
Children
a
to
complete
violate-
straw man.
Yeah.
their parents' religion. Now, there is a place for Christians to come into schools because the children.
He just gave himself like 5 seconds of him like,
Weird pause.
fuck, let me try to
Yeah.
make this equivocate in my mind.
Hold on,
Let me try to
hold
make
on,
this make
hold on.
sense. Hang on.
Yeah. Oh. How do I equivocate?
Attempting to give a shit.
I'm
20%
just going to
complete.
go ahead and down the rest of this wine.
Are Christian, being raised by Christian parents, and a majority of the families in Lancaster, California, are Christian families. And so, for an opportunity to
So might makes right, according to Gordon Klingenschmitt.
Sure. Why not? Okay.
Highest percentage of whatever means that is correct. That is the right way of doing things.
Yeah, that's not how it works. Okay.
Oh wait, I can just take the labels off you guys. Yay, that works even better.
Yay!
offered to a Christian child that if they write an essay about God, that they should get a Christian scholarship money.
I'll
That's
take
not
your money.
bribery. They're keeping their own religion. You're not converting anybody. You're informing and reinforcing what the parents
Oh,
want
that's
their
so
kids'
cute,
faith.
'cause I could write okay, first of all, I'm very good at bullshit.
No,
No, I really am.
no,
no.
we don't have like 50 episodes of you.
Just bullshitting. Yeah.
No.
Yeah,
I'm not
it's
trying to say it's all bullshit, Felicia. I'm just saying.
No,
So-
look, I think I've been clear when I've been bullshitting.
You just had 20 minutes of Matt.
Right? Yeah, no, totally arguing a hypothetical that really is irrelevant at the long term.
Exactly.
It is.
But,
Well,
like, let me
that's
tell you what the problem
issue
that I have.
that-
Let me tell you the problem I have with trouble with tribbles. You know, it's like,
Right. Yeah, it was a minor issue that was a simple debate, which was fun to have. Fun. You see?
oh
Okay.
God, you can't
But,
do that.
no.
No.
So, no, my point is that I'm very good at bullshit. And if they just want somebody to write in a way that professes a love of God, Let me tell you, honey, I can write that up and down. I could write you an essay that in subtext completely disproves God, and in foretext says, I love God so much, because
let me tell you,
I
if
can
it meant
bullshit my way through anything.
if it meant me living on Chick-fil-A instead of Top Ramen, you better believe I'd fucking lie about it.
Right.
I've actually done fortune telling, quotes, air quotes there.
Yeah.
Like, I've actually done fortune telling, and I knew it was bullshit when I was doing it. And I, like, would give these people hints that, like I seriously never gave them, I never said a word to them that was not actually in the moment present. And they were like, that's amazing.
Oh my God!
The
you're
really,
so
the
totally-
really kind of shitty part about his little proposition here is he's well, one, he's assuming that no Christian would ever do that. They would never, they would never try to bullshit their way to get a scholarship from an atheist organization. And
it just
but
doesn't
of course
happen.
the atheist would.
Right.
But
And
they're okay with that because
I could make them
they're
believe that I had lost atheism and had become a Christian, which I would never do because that would actually harm the position of atheists in this country, and I think that's a terribly damaging thing to do. I'm just saying it could, but I'm not gonna, because I'm an ethical human fucking being, for fuck's sake.
Yeah. But they're convinced that it would convert. There would actually be a conversion in just writing an essay.
So let's see what else Gordon has to say about this. Come on, play.
To be, this is a parental rights issue.
No.
And maybe they don't look at it that way.
No, because it's wrong.
And granted, if you're an atheist parent and you have atheist kids, maybe you don't want your kids applying for certain scholarships. I get that. But to say
I would actually question their ethics for doing so.
Well, yeah, I would. But when you are applying to go to college, to university, at that point in time, you are not a child anymore.
Right.
You are an adult.
Yeah, I would question their ethics,
you
but
are
I have
no
no
longer
control over their behavior at this point.
No, none at all.
Not that you have much as a child,
And-
as they're a child.
as an adult of an atheist child, if they got money from a religious scholarship from writing some bullshit like essay, as a whole, it'd be like, wow, this makes atheists look bad. But I'd be like, I'm so fucking proud of you. all of my kids are Louise from Bob's Burgers. If you guys get that reference out there, all of them.
School is so expensive, so I would just be happy that they're getting money from someone.
Yeah, because it's not coming out of my pocket. I'd be fucking, I'd be happy.
Hey, I don't care where it came from. It's just here. So,
Hooray!
yay!
School. Let's let this fucking pilodinal cyst finish up here. Google that, people.
Christian children, we're going to bribe you with $1,750 if you convert and renounce your parents' faith by writing this essay about how great it is to be an atheist. That would be upsetting and offensive to the parents who want their children raised in the Christian faith. I get it. Maybe you don't get it, but I hope the judge throws out this frivolous lawsuit.
There's no atheist.
It has nothing to do with the parents. At
Nothing
this
at
point.
all.
No.
Nothing at
When
all.
they're adults, it has nothing to do with the parents at all.
Okay,
It might find it
this
upsetting,
comes
be like,
down to-
oh, well, that sucks. My kid is professing how much of an atheist they are, and I'm a Christian.
Right, but
Damn,
these are
that
the
sucks.
same people who believe that they own their daughter's body until she's married.
Yeah,
Like,
they're
they actually think they own their children.
Gross.
Yeah, it is gross. It is fucking disgusting.
I am going to be one of those parents where it's like,
say in their children's sex lives at all, ever.
be like, look, I know shit's going to go on. Please be careful about this stuff.
This is where I just want to say, like, and a lot of people say I was like, oh, that's really young, but a lot of people also bitch to me about how terrible their first sex experience was. Mine was awesome. I was 15. Yeah, I was young, and it was 100% consensual. We'd actually spent a week talking about it. Are we sure we're ready for this? Are we sure we're mature enough for this?
Oh God, Felicia, quit bragging about it.
Ah.
I'm kidding.
But my point is that at no point in that conversation did my parents' opinion come up in it. Because it was my fucking body, it is my fucking choice, and it was his fucking choice, and that's the fucking reality. And when it comes to college, parents don't get a fucking choice in their kids either.
Nope. I wish I would have treated college more like it really was. I think back on it now, and I'm like, wow, I could have gotten laid a whole lot more than I did. And there were actually honestly times where it's like, hey, do you want to come over after class today and like let's study? And I'm like, as I think about it back on it now as an adult, I'm like, that wasn't a study session. This was interpersonal relationships. We didn't need to study. And when the girls would say, I think it's really cool that you like the soundtracks to Final Fantasy games. Like, I really wish I would have thought a little bit harder when I was in college. Than
I'm so
God
sorry.
damn it, people were into me and I didn't even fucking realize it. Man, it's so sad. Let's let Gordon hammer penis finish off here.
Yeah, let's just finish this sad thing right off.
The Bible says this in Psalm 14, the fool has said in his heart there is no God.
Oh, God,
You
I
just
don't
classified
care.
us all as fools. There we go.
You're corrupt.
I don't care.
They have done abominable works, and there is none who does good.
You're telling me there's not a single atheist who does good?
Nope,
Fuck
not
you,
at all.
Gordon. Fuck
Case
you very much.
fucking point.
It's beyond our capability. We just can't do it.
Let's pray about this.
Looking at the faces
Okay,
of
and
two
he's gonna do his whole
Yeah,
"let's
let
pray
that
to
go.
Jesus" kind of thing.
Oh
here.
God damn it! Just make it stop.
Yeah, I'm not listening to him anymore because just, as I realize of strange I could have had, I'm listening to Gordon Klingenschmitt talking about let's pray to Jesus.
Mhm.
No,
No.
Ugh.
man. God damn it.
Uh,
that was depressing.
I know we've reached that point where it's like we can keep going.
there's nothing else to say about it. He's just.
But it's just
he's-
amazing that he says scholarships for Christians good, scholarships for atheists bad. And, it's like you guys realize
because-
it's the same side of each coin, right?
Yeah, it's the same.
And I'm not trying to say
exact
one is
thing.
the negative of the other. I mean, if atheism was the thing, it would be the edge of the coin, not the opposite side of it.
Yeah, no, it's the same exact thing. His beef is that an atheist organization might offer this scholarship to a Christian kid if they
Renounce
apply
it.
for they
How
renounce
dare they?
their-
All right, Kyle, you may
But
not. You're
I-
not familiar with this because you're not as involved as long as I have. But
Mm.
the Atheists of Utah is putting together. It's not
Mhm.
finalized yet, but putting together a scholarship
Mhm.
for atheist kids. This is not directed to Christian kids to renouncing their religion. In fact, it actually is like the requirements that we've discussed have not come. Like the renouncing of religion or
Yeah,
dismissing of religion hasn't come up at all. It's mostly been like, why do you want to learn more?
Well,
Yeah.
and for the case that he's
That's-
bringing up with this specific video here is he's
Mhm.
talking about, I can't remember exactly what atheist group it is out there, but it's an essay you have to write where you have to say how you've been victimized by religion as an atheist. It has nothing to do with, renouncing
Okay.
God. It has nothing to do with anything like that. It's like, be like, tell us how being an atheist
I
is a
know a
positive in your
lot
life
of-
kind of thing.
I know a lot of post-Mormons who would be happy to say how they've been victimized by Mormonism and now they're a
Yeah.
Christian.
Yeah.
yeah.
So many.
That's a
so
thing
many
that
stories.
exists.
But we are at that point, and we could keep on going. But we're at we're almost at 24 minutes. Wow, that's a
Hey,
hooray!
Thing to close us out on.
Go ahead.
May is National Masturbation Month, so get on it, kids.
And I think upcoming this weekend, as the patrons will hear this, on Saturday there is the Satanic Temple thing at the Watchtower Cafe.
Yeah.
yes.
People should need to go check that out. For people not listening to this, that was 6 months ago. So
Where were
You
you?
missed it. Fuck you.
yeah, exactly. You didn't pay for this shit, yeah, you bastards. But anyway, this is Kyle. This is X. This is Felicia. We're all going to say goodnight to you guys out there. I've got to get this show updated and put up on fucking everything because it's going to be a busy morning. Anyway, thanks for listening. We'll catch you guys next week with another episode. Talk to you later.
Good night.
See ya.
Bye-bye.
Bye.